away.
G'day, I'm Jason Hawley. I'm the Managing Director of Biogas. We're a Brisbane-based company and we build biogas systems that turn organic waste into energy.
And what are you doing at the Fieldays?
Mostly having a great time. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm trying to stay warm inside the tent here, but we're really just here to show everyone what we do, what we can do, introduce biogas to the market, understand the best fit for people here.
So what actually do you do, I guess, how does it all work?
Yeah, great question. So we're a design and construction company, so we come into the likes of piggeries, dairies, abattoirs, sewage treatment plants, anywhere that has organic waste, and we take that and we design and build a plant that turns that waste into renewable energy. So the energy is then used for either producing electricity or going into industrial boilers. You can also upgrade that gas to run vehicles, tractors, farm machinery, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, and what's the process to get the gas?
So the process is called anaerobic digestion. So it's a biological process which has been around as long as time itself. It's the same, more or less the same biological process that exists in landfills, in sewer gas, those kinds of places. We build plant that takes that process and we just give it the correct conditions. We engineer the right solution to keep that bacteria warm and happy. They're like people, they like to be warm and comfortable and fed. So bacteria take that, we put the organics in, bacteria take that organic waste, they consume that waste and they excrete biogas. So the biogas is a combination of methane and carbon dioxide, where the methane contains the energy and the carbon dioxide is essentially it's a useful product. We can use that as an industrial gas.
Yep. And so what's sort of the problems if someone comes to you? What's their biggest problem usually?
Yeah, we work across quite a few different market sectors. So challenges that people come to us with sometimes are around energy, cost of energy, energy stability, supply of energy. But largely also we deal with waste. We have a waste problem and we deal with that waste. We stabilise the waste, we treat the waste correctly, we recover the nutrient, and as a nice byproduct we also recover energy.
Oh, yeah. And how long have you been in New Zealand?
Well, I'm actually Kiwi by birth, so I want to say I've been here my whole life, but I haven't. But as
Australian.
Yeah, I've been in Australia most of my life actually. Backwards and forwards a bit, but we've only been here a couple of years, to be honest with you. We work out of Brisbane. We work all across the world, South Pacific, Southeast Asia, Central America, North America. We're here to kind of explore the market in New Zealand and understand a bit more about how these sorts of solutions can be implemented here.
Oh yeah, and what are some examples of companies you've worked with? Can't you say?
Yeah, I can't say too much. We're under a lot of NDAs, but I mean we work with large large industrial food and beverage producers, meat producers, the large meat producers, the large dairy companies. In Australia, we work with the large sewage treatment companies as well.
Is it a big market in Australia compared to New Zealand?
Yeah, I mean the market is larger in Australia, but
knowledge of the market, knowledge of what you're doing. Is it?
Yeah, knowledge of the market, absolutely. I would say the conversations we're having here at the moment are probably the conversations we were having in Australia maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So there's a lot of education still to come. There's some gaps in regulation that still need to be filled, but the opportunity here is huge. I heard a number the other day that said for a population of 4 or 5 million, you produce enough food, or you produce food for 40 million people. And when you produce food, when you have population, when you have agriculture, you're always going to have waste. It's like death and taxes. Population, food and waste, they all go together. So the untapped opportunity, I think, is quite large. So it'll be interesting few years here to see what happens.
And where are you based in New Zealand?
At the moment, we don't have an office here. We work solely out of Brisbane, out of Australia. We go, wherever the project is, wherever the work is, that's where we go. We're pretty used to that. Travel around the world, going project to project. So wherever a project needs us, we'll be there.
Okay, and just people want to find out more, what's your website to go?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to find out more, the best place will probably be our website, finbiogas.com. You can also find us on LinkedIn and on Facebook as well.
Okay, thanks very much.
thanks for watching that video. Here's another video which I hope will also be of interest. And if you're thinking about it, a subscribe to the channel would be great.